Hey guys, what is going on? This is Wrestlelamia, back with another episode. Crown Jewel is less than 24 hours away, and you can be sure the WWE will have something special to hype fans for the show. Join us now as Wrestlelamia looks at the 3rd November edition of the Blue Brand, as well as all the wildest wrestling news, stories, and rumors you need to know, including rumors on a big return at Crown Jewel, big things ahead for TNA in 2024, a former WCW wrestler is arrested, Ric Flair says he's cleared to take bumps, and more. As always, we won't recap the matches, but look at the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. The good. Don't get lost in the sauce. LA Knight is so fantastic on the microphone as seen tonight when he promised to end Roman's reign and take over everything Roman has built up over the last 3 years. Knight is so good that he could likely get over as a main eventer on Talk alone with an average set of skills. However, as Knight has shown, he's an all-around excellent worker, and while his outcome for Crown Jewel looks bleak, see our predictions video for WrestleLamia's picks for Crown Jewel, the WWE had best not miss out on the incredible opportunity it has with him. LA Knight telling Reigns he's not there to end something but to start a new revolution. Knight's comments that the only bloodline Roman will have left is the one running down his nose was the type of promo that makes you believe Reigns is going down. Roman flexes. Roman did a solid job putting LA Knight over for stepping up in Roman's absence. Of course, Roman's praise only went so far as he said he's the megastar of WWE and he's the reason the company is a multi-billion-dollar success. Reigns dismissed LA Knight as a guy cosplaying a redneck version of my cousin. A clever line you just can't imagine Roman coming up with on his own, but effective nonetheless. Aldis is no pushover. So far, WrestleLamia likes what it's seeing from new Smackdown general manager Nick Aldis. Aldis decreed that Damage Control would be barred from ringside for Bayley's match against Bianca Belair, noting the WWE Universe deserved to see a clear-cut winner. Hopefully, WWE makes Aldis a consistently effective general manager, rather than having him act wisely one week and acting the fool the next. Solo speaks. Fans finally got to hear Solo Sikoa speak an entire sentence. The enforcer shocked Paul Heyman and the WWE Universe when he took the microphone and promised to end John Cena at Crown Jewel. It wasn't a show-stopping promo, but it was a good opener, and WrestleLamia hopes to hear more from Solo now that he's no longer the strong silent type, just the strong scary type. Cena roasts Solo. There was no way WWE was going to let Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa promise to end John Cena's career without Cena responding, albeit with a raspy voice due to Solo spiking him last week. Cena ripped Solo in half, telling the enforcer he's waited a year to talk and that's all he had to say. Cena said he wouldn't need much time to roast Solo, and he proved himself right, as he told Solo the only reason he's in the WWE is because of his cousin. John roasted Solo to a crisp, saying Solo thinks he's a tough guy when he's just a bargain basement Taz. Anyone who thinks Cena lost the razor-sharp edge from his Doctor of Thugonomics days need to listen to this promo. Is B-Fab joining the Hurt Business? Some backstage intrigue tonight as B-Fab complimented the Street Profits on their new look before she asked Bobby Lashley if she could have a moment with him. Could B-Fab be looking to work with a more successful group, or is she trying to get the remaining members of Hit Row into Lashley's group? Either way, this segment built intrigue for the coming weeks. A worthwhile weigh-in. A weigh-in for a professional wrestling match? This actually delivered. It gave Logan Paul a chance to trash talk Ray, and better, it showed Ray taking shots after Paul the Maverick sucker punched him last week. Best of all, it allowed Paul to heal it up by complaining about Ray hitting him with a microphone when Logan was the one who started trouble last week. The bad. Time to send the Brawling Brutes to NXT. Another bad night for the Brawling Brutes, and WrestleLamia isn't going to hold back. It's time to send them to NXT where they can do more than count the lights. Things have gotten so bad for the Brutes that they couldn't even win their specialty match. Unless the WWE plans on giving them a makeover, it's puzzling why they're still on TV. The Downright Ugly. A solid Smackdown that was all the more impressive because it was pre-taped. Kudos to the WWE for putting on a strong show and promoting Crown Jewel strongly without a slew of hype videos. Big return planned for Crown Jewel? Topping today's news is a rumor that a top WWE superstar could return at Crown Jewel. No, WrestleLamia isn't talking about Randy Orton, although that wouldn't be a surprise. Instead, it's Kairi Sane, whose return has been described as imminent in recent news stories. Now it appears the WWE will use Crown Jewel for the former NXT Women's Champion to make a big splash. Here's what's being reported by PW Insider's Mike Johnson. The word making the rounds this morning among talent is that Sane may be returning as soon as tomorrow's Crown Jewel pay-per-view. In addition, Better Wrestling Experience is vouching for a report from the account HMWP which states, Scheduled now is a Miz TV segment with Grayson Waller and a famous local personality. There is no news about the character's identity yet, but it is certain that he is not a football player. That sounds like it could be another step forward in The Miz's rumored face turn. Ric Flair ready to go through a table. Nature Boy Ric Flair is all elite, and he's ready to go through a table if asked to. Flair, who recently signed a 2-year deal to appear in AEW, told ESPN that while he knows AEW likely won't let him wrestle, he's willing to take a bump as a manager and would even be willing to go through a table. Although the idea of a 74-year-old with a pacemaker and 4 heart surgeries under his belt taking any bumps might seem impossible, Flair claims his doctor has cleared him to take bumps and told PW Insider, "No, I don't think I will," return to the ring as part of his AEW run. "If you're asking me if I want to, I have to be careful with what I say because it never comes out correctly. I just made it very clear to everybody that I can take bumps. I have a doctor's release to do anything I want like that." Flair's been making the rounds talking with the media and told ESPN he'd like to manage his son-in-law Andrade and at some point, he wants to have a promo battle with MJF, a person he considers the best young wrestler in the world today. Former WCW wrestler arrested. Former WCW star Evan Courageous is facing 2 criminal charges in Gaston County, North Carolina. Courageous, best known in wrestling for his run in WCW from 1997 to 2002, was arrested on 1st November, Queen City News is reporting. Evan Theodore Courageous, 49, was arrested by Belmont Police at 1:42 a.m. November 1st, according to the Gaston County Sheriff's Office. The Gastonia resident was charged with simple assault and injury to personal property. He posted his $25,000 secured bond. Courageous worked in the 3-count group in WCW alongside Shannon Moore and Shane Helms. The 2 charges are believed to be misdemeanors. TNA has big things planned for 2024, but can it deliver? TNA Wrestling President Scott D'Amore claims that the promotion has big things in 2024, but can he and the rest of the company deliver? Impact Wrestling recently announced that it will be reverting to its original name, TNA Wrestling, in 2024. However, there's much more coming than a name change. D'Amore told Barrasso, "You're going to see updates to our look and pacing. We're in a position to inspire the next generation. Will Ospreay mentioned to me he grew up a TNA wrestling kid and that TNA holds a special place in his heart." D'Amore ruled out a return of TNA's 6-sided ring, explaining that too many wrestlers have complained about it being tougher on their bodies. While the 6-sided ring won't be back, it sounds like D'Amore has plenty he's excited about for 2024. Expect consistency. Expect depth in our storytelling, which we're as good as, if not better than, anybody else. If you're on our show, you earned a spot on our show. It's not only Josh Alexander, Jordan Grace, Masha Slamovich, and Steve Macklin that have storylines. Johnny Swinger and Crazy Steve do too. That's one of our strengths, and we'll continue to forge forward with that. If TNA Wrestling delivers, it could ride the wave of popularity generated by the WWE. If not, it could get lost in the crowd as more promotions are showing up on weekly TV. What do you think of TNA's chances in 2024? MJF's new Lady Love. Last but not least, congratulations to MJF for his new romance with YouTuber Alicia Atout. Wrestling's Salt of the Earth recently tweeted a picture of himself with his cat and his girlfriend in bed, confirming rumors he's no longer alone after the breakup with his fiancée. Well guys, there you have it, WrestleLamia's look at the 3rd November edition of Smackdown, as well as the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know in wrestling. Be sure to leave your comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you next time for some more wrestling content.